Major issue with relationships, I'm sure you've heard everywhere and everyone is telling you, is the lack of communication or actually miscommunication. Now, a very important part of our communication is to be able to voice ourselves when we are uncomfortable with a certain behavior, with a certain comment, with an action. With a value system, whatever it is, right? So unfortunately, when we talk about relationships, people think that it is a lot about expressing what you love, expressing how you feel about the other person. But trust me, 70% of the communication that will help a relationship is supposed to be about uncomfortable situations. It is supposed to be about the things that you do not like, or that the things that are unpleasant to you or just simply not acceptable to you. So now what happens is we convey the things we like, thinking the other person will take them and act accordingly. However, we miss on communicating the things which are uncomfortable to us. So the other person, a lot of times they don't even get to know what is uncomfortable. And we avoid these kind of communications because we feel that they may bring discord and disharmony. We want to avoid confrontation. We fear losing the person or losing their love and respect. A lot of us are people pleasers, so we keep quiet, suppress the emotion and the expression so that we don't hurt and harm the other person. However, it is extremely important you voice what you do not desire to experience. Why is it important? One, because when you do not voice what you do not like, you invite it to happen again and again. And eventually it becomes a pattern. Eventually the person will feel that, for 5 years she never said something or he never said something. Now what is it that now this person is getting bothered? But the fact is that all these suppressed expressions and emotions which you have kept and never talked about at some point will act like a nuclear bomb and it blasts, and then it can actually destroy a relationship. And the other person may not even know what it was. The other reason why you have to express when you're uncomfortable with the situation is because you genuinely do not want to experience that. And if the other person values you, they should value what you like and what you dislike. You have to express it in an appropriate manner. You don't have to overreact or act in a way that is inappropriate. You can always have a nice, comfortable communication, a conversation. You can hear the other person out, and then it will help you to build actually a better relationship. Now, when you speak this up, you're not only telling the other person what you do not like, you're also telling the universe what is it that you do not want to experience. You're also telling yourself that I value myself, and the things that are not good for me and the things that are uncomfortable for me, I do not have any space in my environment for it, and this is not acceptable. So the universe helps you to convey your emotions, to convey your discomfort, and also break those patterns if you've already developed them. Now, all these suppressed emotions. Now, another reason why everything should be communicated, especially the unpleasant things, especially the things which you cannot tolerate, is because when you don't speak up, when you don't resolve these issues, they remain within you. You internalize this pain and this dislike and discomfort. And it not only can cause you emotional and mental health issues, but also even physical ailment and illnesses. Like people with a lot of anger issues can actually have liver problems. People who internalize fear, they can have kidney stone issues, right? So many things can come up physically. But the worst of all is that you will punish a person who didn't cause you the hurt, because when you were supposed to speak and convey your hurt to the one who did make you uncomfortable or hurt you, you didn't do that then. Now all these suppressed emotion and all these patterns and all these fears of this getting repeated again, what happens is when you meet the next person or next friendship or next boss in your office or your subordinates, you take out all that frustration and irritation on people who didn't even cause it, right? So it's extremely important for your own health, for your own well-being, for the health of your relationship, and for the health of the future encounters and relationships and friendships, that you communicate what is uncomfortable to you. All that you need is to go over the conversation, evaluate the situation, know your ground, make sure you are talking in an appropriate manner and you are aiming at resolving the issue. You're not aiming at blaming someone for something. And then you're wanting to set your boundaries, because your peace and happiness is as important as the peace and happiness within the relationship, and also for your friend or partner or whoever that is. I hope this will serve you, and I hope you will speak authentically and straight from your heart in a way that is for the highest good of everyone involved. Have a blessed day.